Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul so high. You can't get over it, so low. You can't get under it, so wide. You can't get around it. Oh, rock my soul. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul. Why did I sing that? Take a look at the Song of Moses in this week's Parsha. It is full of references to rocks, usually tzur as a metaphor for God, but also chalamish and some other words. This is the original Jewish rock soul music. That spiritual, which I learned as a teenager in prehistoric times, is original spiritual classic rock. There's also, as we sing on the week we read, the crossing of the sea. If I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Miriam, don't you weep. Moses, of course, gave this final blessing warning in song verse to get people's attention and to help them remember it. Our prayers are also intertwined with music, both songs and compositions, and particular modes, which immediately bring us to the right consciousness. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, dai, yai, dai, 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 dai. Yai, dai, 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 dai. That immediately brings us into the mood and consciousness of the days of awe, because it is a mode for the opening service, Ma'ariv, of the holy days, both Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. The music is important, but only if it leads us somewhere, both in terms of the words of the prayers and the actions which we should take to fulfill the intentions we express in the prayers. I think the last time I gave a drash for Shabbat Shuvah, I taught the Hasidic teachings brought by Shai Agnon. The first verse of today's Haftorah, Shuvah Yisrael ad Adonai Elohecha, usually translated, return, O Israel, to Adonai your God. But to in Hebrew is usually el, certainly not ad, which most commonly means until. So the Hasidic teaching, return or turn or do tshuva, Israel, until Adonai is your God. A nice teaching, but I already taught it. If you look back on the Shema in Shacharit, on page 100 in the Sim Shalom that we use, you will see that the last letter of the first word and the last letter of the last word are printed larger than usual, Ayin Daled. The teaching is that by saying the Shema, we are bearing witness to God in the world and in our lives. Back to our Haftorah. Shuvah Yisrael ad Adonai Elohecha. Read it homiletically. Return, O Israel, witness that Adonai is your God. How do we witness or bear witness that Adonai is God, let alone our God? First of all, look at the next verse. Kechui machem devarim v'shuvel el Adonai. Take for yourself words and return to Adonai. Kechui machem imachem devarim shuvu v'shuvu el Adonai. Kechui machem imachem devarim Shuvu v'shuvu el Adonai. Kechu imachem devarim. Shuvu v'shuvu el Adonai. Kechu imachem devarim. Shuvu v'shuvu el Adonai. Words of our prayers, words of repentance that we speak to each other, asking mechila, forgiveness. If these words are sincere, they can bring us closer to God. Beyond this are the words we speak in the world, how we speak. Does it bring kavod, honor to God's name, or chas v'shalom, chilul Hashem, dishonor to God's name? Do we do things that, if we are known to be Jews, bring people to have less respect for our God? But words are not enough. Our actions must do their best to match our fine words. That is why we have the season of repentance, to take a good look at our lives and how we live and how we act. We need to go over our lives. It is not as easy as it sounds. We are all creatures of habit, so it is hard to change. Unless we are really rotten, we should work on incremental change, improve our lives and how we treat other people. Personally, I know I have a short temper. I sometimes snap at people. My kids say I yell. Usually it lasts about 10 seconds, but it is upsetting and not as an appropriate way to speak to people. It is something I need to work on. I also know that I don't always follow through on things important to my family and my friends. I let things slide. If I have done either of these things to you, I hope you will find it in your heart to forgive me. This season is really a gift, a chance to redirect our lives and our way of living. As my favorite Shuvah song says, "'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where you want to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, we will be in a valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we won't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right." When we repair our relationships with other people, our relationship with the world, we also repair our relationship with God. When we act as the holy people we are, then we bring credit to our Creator. When we do Shuvah, when we take seriously the need to change our ways, then we bear witness to God's teachings, to our appreciation of God's blessings in our lives. I just want to testify what your love has done for me. I just want to testify what your love has done for me. Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova, Gemar Chatima Tova.